Hey, welcome to another Merfolk matchup in Modern. Let's see if we can get our hand up. So this is our opener. Yeah, pretty nice. Turn 1 Vial. It's pretty good. And we are missing a land drop, but the Vial can make up for that somewhat. Provided it's... Well, actually we're on the play here, so it doesn't look like anything bad's going to happen to it. I think our opponent is... So, I feel like we should just get aggressive. Well, the Master of the Pearl Trident. We can drop in a Curse Catcher, which could help to counter anything that he's got, removal wise. I can try and use the Spreading Seas on the Colonnade. Didn't have to, I could have played more creatures out instead. Not really sure what would be the best thing to do, but I don't really like casting into counter spells, since we don't have any counters to fight back with, so I'm happy with Spreading Seas getting the Spell Snare rather than one of my good creatures. That's the Curse Catcher, which is kind of fine. And drop another Master of the Pearl Trident into play. So we've got 2/3/3 Island Walkers here now, and he can't block them, no matter what creature he plays. I'm going to play out with this Curse Catcher, again to protect my guys. There's a Shadow of Doubt, which is pretty relevant, just cantripping there. It's going to go down to 5, and Tangent, which is quite an interesting one. It's going to be able to Lightning Helix here, but it's probably not quite enough. Next turn I'll be able to kill Ajani Vengeant and attack him down to 4. Well, I valed in the Silvergill Adept and he conceded. He wasn't dead, but it's getting close. Yeah, presumably if he ran out of removal or whatever, then he's pretty much done here. Or actually slightly near. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So, yeah. Must have run out of removal, I guess, or run out of answers. So on to game 2. So this is our opener. This one is a little bit more awkward. Not sure this is really a keep. I mean, we do have 2 counting spells, but this hand's really slow if we don't draw any more Merfolk. So, Revolt is good though in this kind of control matchup, seeing as though it survives things like rafts and so on. Trying to Kira, Great Glass Spinner, which isn't too bad. Decided not to run a Master of the Pearl Trident out into counter magic, that seems pretty bad. So, kind of a standstill here, which probably isn't good for us. Go for a Vial here, which seems pretty good. It goes for the Cryptic, which is kind of interesting, fully tapping out there, and that allows us to hit the Spell Pierce. And we've still got Mana Leak up, which is pretty good, but actually we're just going to get in here. Yeah, I did contemplate this play. I didn't know whether I should keep up Leak or just get in for 2. I was quite concerned that I was leaving him with a lot of time and life, and I think he's starting to miss land drops, which is good for us. But I think I want to start getting a little bit more aggressive if we want to win here. So I decided to go for a Spreading Seas on no particular land. He's pretty good on his colours, but ends up countering that. I'm really just waiting to tick up my Vial so I can start dropping things into play. Draw a Silvergill Adept as well, which is nice. Probably going to drop that in, which is good. I like the Silvergill Adept here because it's basically just a cantrip. I don't really care too much about the body of it, and it's not too devastating if it dies. Also, just put some pressure on without me having to be too concerned about whether he kills it or not. So I'm going to attack for 2 here. I'm down to 15. I'm going to try and electrolyze, but I'm just going to leak that. So yeah, he's kind of flooded with well, mana screwed, I think is the better term. Right now, decided to get aggressive. Figured I could probably protect my Moot Vault. Well, actually, my plan was to blink in the Vial, or flash in the Vial, but I mean the Kira, sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Use the vial to flash in Kira, but I don't think that works the way I would like it to. It seems as though the Merfolk's already been targeted by the bolt. I don't know if I should have put in the Kira in between times, but this ends up working out sort of okay. Use a leak, he has a second bolt, so we do lose out, but we attack for 5. And unfortunately, this is when he finds the Supreme Verdict, uses it, and manages to drop in a Kira now, which is considerably better. We also found another Mutavault, which is awesome. And now we can start getting it in there. We can't really use his mana very effectively. So he tries to use 2 removal spells to get rid of Kira. I've still got the leak, so I'm going to counter the Electrolyze, and he's in a really bad position now. Here I would just activate both the Mutavaults probably and finish him off. So yeah, I should take down blue-red control for a second time. I think Vial is a really important card in this matchup. Being able to not cast your creatures and not allowing them to counter them is pretty awesome. And yeah, Mutavault's also another important one, as it's just a way to get through damage once they've removed your creatures, etc. Yeah, this has a decent matchup against blue-white-red control, and considering that's quite a popular deck, I think that Merfolk's not the worst of choices in the metagame.